You're listening to CBC Online at cbchs.org.
CBC Online, catching up with CBC football coach Scott Pingel. And Coach, it's hard to believe week 5 already. Talk about the early season here.
Yeah, anytime you start the season, it just keeps rolling and rolling. It seems like it gets over faster each and every year. But we've done some nice things through 4 weeks. We're still trying to find our identity a little bit on offense. Defense has been playing phenomenal, and we've been kind of riding their coattails since then.
Obviously, offensively, you guys have really been putting points on the board. It's giving you the opportunity to give some other guys some looks. You have a lot of young guys. Let's start at running back. You had a lot of new faces come through that position. Guys doing a great job for you, these young guys.
Definitely, we got Jonathan Parker, number 10, our returning senior, but we got sophomores, Kalen Taylor, we got juniors and Connor Lamb and Kendall Morris. They've done great things with get the hands on the ball. I think everybody's got a touchdown. We got a freshman, Trey Lorenz Bryant, with a score. So we got a lot of good young players right there.
And as you talk about the offense, a lot of guys getting touchdowns. So not just 1 or 2 guys. You're able to spread the ball out. Kind of goes with the territory when you got the weapons you have.
Yeah, I think you try to get as many guys touches as you can instead of having one guy be the focal. We're pretty good about spreading the ball out, and we don't have too many selfish guys on our team, so they're very happy seeing other people score.
Again, this week you come up against an MCC foe in Vianney, and then follow it up with Alumni Weekend game against Chaminade. Talk about the conference. I mean, seems like it's shaping up to be a two-horse race here.
Well, I wouldn't know about the 2-horse race because we haven't seen them yet, but I know that anytime you play an MCC opponent, it's going to be good quality coaching, quality opponent, and our boys get excited to play the conference rivals because a lot of them know each other from personal level on whether previous grade schools or whatnot. So the guys get amped up for MCC for sure.
Again, another big point of news, maybe not for you, but CBC now the unanimous number 1, Missouri and in the St. Louis polls. And I know we've talked about the polls, but what do you think about the polls, Coach, and being number 1? How much do you put into that?
I don't put much into that at all. It's week 5. You already alluded to it being week 5. Week 14 is where you want to be at the end of the number 1. So, we've been blessed with this before, but when we're blessed with it now, we're excited about it. But it's something we don't really talk about inside the program because you're only as good as next week. So we're really focused on Vianney right now. And
finally, any injuries or any key roster changes for this week we need to know about?
Bert Birdsall is going to be out this week. He's nursing a bad back still, and Zach Traneer's had a tough week of practice with a high ankle sprain. So, and Ethan Suntrup's been out with a high ankle sprain. So we've had 3 key guys kind of trying to get better and get healthy, but right now Bert's the only one out for sure.
Okay, again, that's Coach Scott Pingel. We're at 4-0 with the CBC Cadets, number 1 in Missouri, number 1 in St. Louis, number 1 in our hearts. Coach, we'll talk to you next time.
Thank you.
CBC, Men for Tomorrow, Brothers for Life.